Alright, so this is it. We're looking at your 2014 5 Series Gran Turismo, or GT. We're going to go ahead and do a quick walk around of the vehicle so you can take a really good look at it. Here it is. Great looking car, fantastic, it's very beautiful. There we are. Awesome. Alright, so I guess we can go ahead and get started with the tires on here, or the rims actually. So like I said already, all these little curb rashes and stuff, they're gonna get all that stuff fixed for you, okay? They're gonna look brand new on it. As far as the rusting there, we're gonna go ahead and get some metal wool, and we're gonna go ahead and scrub that off for you. You know, that should help prevent it as well. Hopefully, you know, it may come back, could be a possibility, but it's nothing to worry about. You know, that rust is very, very minor. It's normal corrosion on a lot of the brake systems too. It's very easy for it to catch up on there. You know, same thing with this, all these curb rashes. Tires are pretty good still. They're really good tires still. As far as scratches, let me see if I can find any. Just, you know, there's a very, very small scratches like this which can be buffed out or can be fixed. Let's see, this is probably the only biggest thing that I noticed, which isn't anything major. I mean, these things like this, usually the dealership will take care of it for you. We'll make sure that we can get it fixed for you. There's there's a minor scratch here. You know, just normal scratches. A lot of the cars here, they do tend to have scratches here in the back bumper where people put things in and out. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't think I saw any other scratches. The car is fantastic. It is a beautiful car. I really like the fact that it's, you know, a hatchback. Let me go ahead and open the trunk for you. It is an automatic liftgate. Awesome. So this one here as well, whenever you're ready to put it back down, you can go ahead and push this button here and it'll bring it down for you, okay? As far as the trunk, this thing has a lot of space here in the back. Alright, and then there's also some extra storage room here if you wanted to place some other things here as far as your tools and stuff. These seats also do go all the way down, so that's awesome. A really cool feature. For example, all you have to do is just push this button here. That'll let go of that. Let me just go ahead and close this. Okay. And then if we open the door back here, there's just this little lever here. All you have to do is pull it. There we are. Yeah, back speed. You can do the same thing to that side over there, okay? Let me go ahead and put this back into place. There we are. See, have to move the seat up a little bit and go ahead and take a look at the front interior of the car. So this is really, really nice. Super, super clean car. Let me just go ahead and move the seat forward a little bit so I can go ahead and put that back into place. We'll come back to the front here real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, so by far this car is an amazing car. These screens right here, basically what they do, they'll display whatever's going on in the front too. You know, I'm not sure if you have, whoever's back here has access to it. You can basically see what's going on in the front, and you can see the displays. Same thing with this one here. You have two different displays. On the top here, you can control the lighting here if you wanted to disable it or turn it on. This thing here also does go down in case you wanted a little bit of arm support here on this side. You can open this section. It has a little bit of extra space. You can open your cup holders. They're right here, and that's pretty neat. Here are the vent controls for the car. There we are. Some extra storage space there. Awesome. Beautiful looking car. Let's see here on this side here. So this is the front. The seats look great. They look fantastic. You know, they have a whole bunch of seat settings. I do apologize if it is a little bit dirty. People have been getting in and out of the car. So with the options with BMW, I'm not sure if you know, as far as the seat controls here. So this thing will move forward and backwards. Obviously the seat, they're all electric. They'll go forward, backwards. You can move, you know, that forward, backwards. You know, there's even things here for the middle of your back. You can always move that. It's really hard for you to tell on camera. Also, your shoulders do tend to move as well. That's a really cool option that BMW has. It's a bit of a hassle to be able to see. The wood grain on this is amazing, very, very clean, looks very luxurious in the car. You also have presets if you wanted to go ahead and use that for your passenger and your driver's side. As far as inside the glove compartment box, plenty of room in there. Let me go ahead and go to the driver's side so we can go ahead and get a closer look at the technology and see what this car has for us. Let's see here. Alright, so once again, very same thing, very similar. Controls, have all your windows, you know, controls here, your wood grain. Have all your seat settings here as well. Let's go ahead and check and see what's going on over here. So this is your steering wheel. You can go ahead and see all the controls. It's very, very nice, clean, no scratches, nothing. It's very, very well maintained. As far as in the interior, these two buttons here are to be able to go ahead and access what's going inside. There we are. Go ahead and close that for us. All right, so let me go ahead and step inside of the car and we can kind of take a better look of what's here. All right, so here it has the navigation for us. It has all the radio controls here. Also has cooling seats for us, seat warmers, fan, max AC, cooling seats, seat warmers for the passenger. We do have our iDrive here. This is our iDrive, and let me go ahead and check and see. You know, you can go to media. You know, you can put CD, DVD, music collections, external devices. You can let the rear people control it. You know, that's pretty cool. That's a really nice thing to have here. Obviously, you have your navigation. Let's go ahead and go to the menu. You can play your multimedia, your radio, your telephone, navigation, office if you wanted to write any notes. You know, connected drive as well, vehicle info, and settings. So that's really neat. Another cool feature that I noticed about this vehicle that I forgot to mention as far as on the seats, this thing does have like a very, I guess, I don't know if I would call it like a sort of a massage. This vehicle will give you minor massage on your bottom. I thought that was pretty neat. So as far as on the steering wheel here, you know, you have your set, your reset, your cruise control. I believe this is your volume, I'm not sure. No, your volume's over here. Have your Bluetooth as well for your phone. You can connect it, different modes that you can put on your screen. This vehicle here has 39,852 miles on it. It's very, very fuel efficient car as well. Has your push button start there. On this side here, you also have, if you were ever going on top of a hill, you can also click this button and you should be able to see the front or the sides of the car. I found that a really neat feature if you ever needed to use that to, you know, it can help you park or, you know, yeah, mainly I guess what people would use it for is just to go ahead and park. You also have different modes. You have sport mode and comfort mode. So this is really cool, you know, really cool feature that I like about this car. You can put it in sport mode. You know, it's not only sport, comfort, Eco Pro, so you can do really whatever you'd like to do on this, however you feel like driving that same day. And so your cup holders are here, your CD drive is there, volume controls, all that is pretty standard. Here, let's see what we have. We have an extra space component here if you would like to use it. That's really neat. So push this back to place. Your blinkers, your wipers are on this side. Your automatic, you can put your lights on. That's really neat. Let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Your mirror, your SOS, you have your sunroof as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. This is one of my favorite parts of the vehicle, is just the fact that it has a panoramic sunroof on it. This is amazing. And then you can also lift it up if you wanted to. We're gonna go ahead and close it again. Awesome. And then let me go ahead and bring this ride back to this, okay? So all of this works on the vehicle. Everything is basically almost 100% on the car. As far as driving it here real quick as well, let me go ahead and take it for a quick spin just so you can see the RPMs and how you drive this. I'm not sure if you know how to shift gears on a BMW. You'll basically push the brake. This is your unlock button. Then you'll push down and we'll set it in drive, okay? So let's go ahead and take this for a quick spin here. These cameras usually do disable after a while or once you pick up a certain speed. There we go. We're currently on sport mode right now, which basically just means that the RPMs will be a little higher. This vehicle also does have the heads-up display. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera or not. Let me go ahead and try to see if I can zoom in and focus. You probably won't be able to see it. I do apologize if you can't. Yep, there it goes. So you can kind of see the heads-up display too. I find that a really cool feature for a BMW. It's definitely a really nice safety feature. You know, you can see the speed that you're going on. You can see what's going on in the car, so that's really neat. You don't have to look down at your dashboard and check and see what speed you're going on. You can easily tell there by the heads-up display. That's a really nice feature. You know, one of my favorite features that I found. You know, it even shows you messages like, for example, I don't have my seatbelt on right now. It's telling me put your seatbelt on. So that's really cool. Let me go ahead and take the car back. It drives amazing. I took it on the road earlier. It drives very, very smooth. It drives just as it should. No issues with it whatsoever at all. Here, let me go ahead and park it here. But the car is phenomenal. It's great. Reverse camera, and it also has the bird's eye view here. So that's really neat. You can see all the way around of the vehicle here. You know, let's say this is very, 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 very helpful when you're parking any vehicles at all here. You can see all the way around your car, not just only the reverse camera. I find that a really neat feature that you can, that we have here. Go ahead and park the car. Parking censored, you can hear that blinking. You see the little sign, it's just basically letting you know, hey, be careful. You know, you're getting a little too close to something on there. There we are. Right there. Perfect. Okay, let me go ahead and to put it in park. All you have to do is just click the P. There's a P right up here. See? Push that. Push the brake. And there we are. So let me go ahead and turn off the car. This vehicle is equipped with 2 keys. One cool feature that I did also forget to mention in the beginning is that, let's say for example you're running a little late and you just try to close your door and it doesn't close properly. It has a suction door, okay? So let's say for example if you barely miss it and you didn't close it correctly the first time, the car will take care of it for you. Look, I'm barely pushing it and it's gonna close on its own. See? Awesome, that's really cool. It does that on all 4 doors for us. But yeah, I mean, overall the car is in really, really good shape. I'd highly recommend you, to go ahead and see what the process is and how soon we can get this done. There was actually somebody else that was interested in the same car looking at it earlier today. But hopefully we can speed the process up and we'll be able to, take care of the situation as soon as possible. I feel like you're very interested in the car. It's a great looking car, very good opportunity at a perfect price. So yeah, this is it. Please let me know. If you have any other questions or concerns about the vehicle, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to assist you, okay? Once again, my name is Sergio and I'll be here to help. Thank you.